everyone. Welcome back to Eyes on Prize. I want to talk today about incest in family, but I want to talk about today siblings incest. I thought about this one and I was contemplating whether I should do this one because it's very disturbing, but I just had to do it. Okay, so this one is incest in siblings. All right, so this is a story that was shared to me. Okay, so one of a friend of mine, when she shared the story with me, they were children at the same time. They're twins. This is like twins incest I'm talking about today. So they're twins, and when they were small, their mom was addicted to drugs. And when you're addicted to drugs and you have children, the children don't really come first, especially when the father's not in their lives. Okay? So when you have a lot of children and then you're on drugs, the older sibling tend to want to take care of the younger siblings for some reason. When the mom, is on crack or out there, do not want to take care of her responsibility, sometimes the older one will take care of the younger one. But in this matter, the twins, the older brother was taking care of them at that time, and they were very young. They were maybe about 5 or 6. So they were young little kids, and their brother was taking care of them. But in the same time, he was molesting them, and he was way older than them. He was way older than them, and he molested his two twin sisters. Okay, they found out, and the children went to foster care and all that, and the mom, still doing her drug thing. The children went into the system, and the brother, like I said, he was taken from the home. But the weirdest thing about this conversation, like I'm trying to find the right wording to say when talking about this particular story, is because even though he molested these little girls when they were a child, and he went away, and he got locked up too, and he went away and he came back, and this happened like recently. So they're all grown now. The brothers way older, and the girls are older now with their own family. And sometimes that we chose to want to give people a second chance, especially our family. Please be careful when you're given a person, especially that has molested you as a child, and they're supposed to be your brother. I know we're supposed to forgive. I know that we can forgive, but we will never forget. So what happened is they tend, because when he got out of prison recently, they try to give him a second chance. Give him a second chance to see, hey, let's build our brother and sister love. So one of the both twin was living together, and that twin started speaking about it and saying that her brother, that they gave a second chance, and these are grown people now, that he molested her again. And when she was saying it, I guess, people did not want to believe that it's happening again. So with the other twin that told me her story, he was was at her house. He didn't have anywhere to go, and that's where the other twin was. And he didn't have anywhere to go, and she allowed him to come and stay at the house. And during this time of staying there, I am not gonna say molested. I'm gonna say raped her, because he is grown. So this is not just gonna be molestation. It's like he drugged her, and he took advantage of her. And when I asked how you know, the first time she was in and out of consciousness, because he drugged her. He drugged her in and out of consciousness and saw him on top of her. That was the second time. The first time, she said she woke up. She was naked. He drugged her the first time too. She was naked. And then when she went downstairs, he was pulling his pants up. I told you, this is a hard one for me, because generation curse is real. I don't know what happened to him throughout the course of when the mom was on crack and they had to fend for themselves. I don't know what happened to that boy, because if I had to guess, he was maybe about 10 or 11. His age at that time. So I don't know what happened to him, why he wanted to have sex with his sister, his baby's twin sister. And then you came back again and did it to both the twins again when they're grown and have their own kids. But this time you drugged them. That is terrible. That is terrible. But like I told her, I said, you better get him out of your house, because you got girls. You do not want him around your girls, because if he molested you as a child and then raped you as an adult, and he was staying at your house, that's a bold demon. That's a demon in him. He is possessed. Because that is not norm. That is not norm. You hear me? That is not norm. So we as parents need to start not keeping our boys and girls together too much. Don't allow them to have too much alone time together. Don't do that. Because we're living in a generation that they think is okay. And I'm thinking it happened to them. Somebody had to do something to these kids to be doing this to their sibling. Something had to happen. But many times we are so busy in a world of working, in a world of putting food on the table, and because we can't afford daycare, we allow sometimes the older boys or the older girls to take care of the younger one. And in fact, even the girls molest the youngest one too, because there's another story that it was the girl that was molesting the son, and then the son went down on that trait trying to molest the younger sister. So it started with the older daughter to the younger boy, and then the younger boy to the baby girl. So it was just like a generation curse. But the question is, everything stemmed from somewhere. Where did it start? So we need to stop allowing the older one to take care of the younger one for too long. Anything can go wrong at that time when they're having too many time, or time on their hand to take care and bathe and take care of their younger one. I know they're supposed to help, but this generation, I don't know what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It just didn't just start now. It just kind of going on for years, and everything just trying to come to light right now. You know, and I'll remember to this mom told say to her baby, tell her what you told me. And this little girl say, oh, daddy have a blinky that it goes from long to short. How would a daughter notice her daddy part? To know it goes from short to long is like a worm. We need to be careful. We really need to be careful when it comes on in incest, period. In family, in sibling. I mean, come on. We need to realize that anything can go wrong. And it's not always the boys doing it to the girls. The girls sometimes do it to the boys, because we don't know what happened to them when you leave them with stranger or even family member. They can be the one that molests your child. So I just wanted to share that story. It was hard for me to tell this story. It was really hard. I was struggling to tell this story because it hurts so bad knowing that somebody has to go through something like this. But leave your comment and remember to like and share and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think about this, okay? But until next time, the peace of God be with you. I love you. Y'all take care of yourself. Bye.